Hello guys, welcome back to calculus class. And this is a review, and I believe this is one of the most important review. We did this part in class. So I want to go over this one, okay? So let's look at this. So about the radicals, which means square root, we cannot have this one in the bottom. So we have to get rid of this. And this 2, that's fine because we don't really care about 2, but what we care is going to be the square root of 5. So we got to get rid of this. So how can I get rid of this? But before I go over this, just letting you know. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is equal to 2 because square root of 4 is equal to 2. So keep that in mind. If you multiply same number, you get number inside. So same thing here. If you want to get rid of the square root of 5, what you got to do is you multiply by square root of 5, top and bottom. Okay, in that case, it's same thing as a multiply by 1. So you get on the top 3 times square root of 5 over 2 times square root of 5 times square root of 5 will give you 5. There you go. So let's do this. 3 times square root of 5 over 2 times 5 is 10. So that's how you do it. Same thing here. Question number 10. This one is same as square root of 8 over square root of 15. If you, again, you cannot have a radicals in the denominator. So what you have to do is you have to multiply by square root of 15 on top and bottom. So you're going to get square root of 15 times square root of 15. You're going to get 15 over 8 times 15. I don't know. So I'm going to write multiply by 8 here. You get this. 1 times 8. You're going to get it 120. So I will get square root of 120. I wish that's it, but no, it's not because I have to simplify it. So what's the 120 gives me? It's going to be what? 10 and 12. That's going to give you 5 and 2. That's going to give me 4 and 3. 4, I can break it down into 2 and 2. So this one I can do as what? Square root of 1, 2, 3, 2 to the third power times 3 times 5 over 15. Can you see that? So let me erase this part. So it's very simple. I can take this one out. So that's gonna give me 2 times, and that's gonna give me. I still have 1 left over, and there's nothing that I can take out. So I get 2 times 3 times 5. It's gonna be 30 over 15. That's it. It's very simple. So in the back, we got some questions here. These are the most important questions, so I will go over this one. I think you can do it by yourself, but let me go over this one so that you guys, I guess I have to go over quite a few questions here. So let's look at this. Now, before I simplify something, let's do this one. 20 and 3 I cannot take out, but you see a to the 5th power and I can do something with it. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So I have this one. And a to the 4th power, I can take it out, right? How many times can I take out? Twice. Over square root of 3. That's what I have right now. So let's simplify further. I cannot have bottom number as a radical, so I'm going to multiply by square root of 3, top and bottom. So that's going to be 3 over a squared. I don't know what 28 times 3 is, so I'm going to multiply by 3 like that. Like that. So it's going to be square root of 84. Any question about that? Now, square root of 84, I don't know what that is because I got to simplify this one further. So it's going to be 2 and what? 42. No, 48. No, 42. 42, I can break it down into 21 and 2. That's going to be 7 and 3. And do you see I can take out 2 further? So it's gonna be what? A squared times square root of 2 squared times 7 times 3. And I can take this one out once, and that will disappear. So you get 2 times a squared times, what do I have left over? 7 times 3, which is 21, over 3. It looks like I cannot simplify further. So try question 11 by yourself. And let me try question number 14 so that you can do question number 13, okay? It's very simple. Now there's a plus sign in between, so it's not really wise idea to like simplify here like that, because I mean you can do it and I will do it, but it's gonna be too confusing to teach. So what I'm gonna do is I will just multiply the square root of 12, top and bottom. Now remember, since there's a plus, which is in parentheses, this one goes to here and here. So let's look at it. Square root of 12 times square root of 12 will give you 12 over 3 times. Square 12 times 2 is going to be 24 plus 12 times 6 is going to be 72. And I hope you don't have any questions so far. So let's see what I can simplify further. So 24, if I break down, that's going to be 12 and 2. This one is going to be 2 and 6. That's going to be 2 and 3. So that's going to be 3 times square root of 2 to the third power times 3 plus, what about 72? 9 and 8, that's going to be 3 and 3. 4 is going to be 4 and 2 and 2, 2. So it's going to be square root of 2 to the third power times 3 squared over 12. Oh, it's a bit tedious. But at least one good news is on the calculus, you don't really have to do like this far. At least I haven't seen that kind of questions yet. But you have to know this concept. So let's try to simplify. You can take out 2 once. So it's gonna be 3 times 2, and you have square root of 3. Plus, you can take out 2 once, but still you're gonna have 1 left over. You can take out 3 once, and you're not gonna have any left over. So you get 2 times 3, and square root of, you got 2 left over 12. Since I have something nice, I will just write this one down here. I'm gonna move this one right here, and I will just erase this one, because if you think like wait, go back and pause the video. So here, 3 times 2, that's gonna be 6. Square root of 3 plus 3 times 2 is another 6 with a square root of 2 over 12. And can I simplify this one? Yes. Do you see when you try to simplify, both numbers should have with this number, which means let's say I can simplify with a 6. The 6 goes here and here and here. Yes. So if I simplify it, you know what? Let me go like a bit slower pace. So thus 3 goes into 6 and 12, right? So I'm gonna get this one is gonna become 2. It's gonna be 4. So it's gonna be 2 square root of 3 plus 2 square root of 2 over 4. Like I would normally not do this because I know how to simplify, but I'm doing this one for you. But 2 also goes into 4. So in case you didn't simplify perfectly, you can do just one more. That will disappear, but still I have 2 here. So I will have square root of 3 plus square root of 2 over 2. If you don't know what I'm doing here, this is what you can look. Let's say I have 8 plus, let's say I have 8 plus 6. I'm just making this question up, over 18. Yeah, obviously what I can do is 8 plus 6 and then simplify, but let's say I don't do it. So what I can do is I can divide by 2 for every single one of this number, right? So this is what I'm doing here. I divide by 2. So this one becomes 4, this one becomes 3, this one becomes 9. So I get 4 plus 3 over 9. Is there anything that I can simplify further? Like 2 goes into 4, but 2 does not go into 3. 3 goes into 9, but 3 does not go into 4, so that's it. Just like this, you're doing it until you simplify. You cannot simplify further. That's it. So that's about it. I will probably create another video for these questions because those are the most important questions. Other than that, you guys can do it by yourself. Right? That's it. See you guys. Love you.